Today, we are here to talk about how you can achieve that amazing, glowy, dewy skin that we all dream about, like all the time. So how do you begin with the whole process? What are your non-negotiables? Okay, so in your routine, in your skincare products, you want hydration. So water magnet ingredients such as hyaluronic acid, okay, or using like cream-based products, so cream-based cleanser example. 2, you want to exfoliate the skin, but ingredients you want to look for in your exfoliating ingredients, look for glycolic acid, look for lactic acid. These are excellent items to help with hydration, but also really giving that skin that dewy appearance because it's really resurfacing. So that's number 2. Now, number 3 is your nourishing and like antioxidant styles of ingredients. An example of that would be like a vitamin C in your routine. And then, of course, I know I'm gonna sound like a broken record, SPF, okay? So it's amazing how using a little SPF can instantly give you that dewy effect. Plus it's a non-negotiable in your daily routine anyway. So that would be kind of the baseline that you need to follow. So what would a routine look like is, of course, you're gonna cleanse your skin, and you heard me talk about a cream-based cleanser, so using a nice creamy style cleanser. And the nice thing about getting and accomplishing kind of that dewy finish is that right away you're gonna start to engage more of a hydration, a more moisturizing look to the skin, and it's gonna just replenish it. You can get a little plumping possibly there. And then when you go into your exfoliating step, some of you may like to do your exfoliation within your cleanser. That's perfectly fine. So finding the right dual cleansing is perfectly fine. Just make sure it aligns with your skin type. Please, you don't want to overstrip the skin by any means, or you'll avoid the whole look of dewy skin. The exfoliation itself, so you can use something that is more like a straight up basic chemical type of exfoliant. So that's more of that liquid style, just to resurface and help lift off any of that additional buildup to the skin. You can also use exfoliation in more of a powder format or a little granule that you can easily mix in or customize into your cleanser or into a mask if you like as well. So there are options. Just make sure you're keeping on the right ingredients in your exfoliation to help you there. For your mask, this is where I love to punch in the antioxidants and the vitamins that you're looking for, because you can get more bang for your buck when you're going into a mask. And the nice thing about mask is that you don't have to just wait all week to do it. You can use your mask step first thing in the morning to immediately kickstart up the skin, which will in turn reflect a nice dewy finish when you're ready to go and do your final finishing products, okay? So using a mask is a really good way to do it. Just look for the right ingredients inside of it to get you the effect you're looking for. When you're gonna go select your serum, so now let's move, so far we've done all the products you put on and you take off. Now the products you're gonna leave on the skin. Definitely go for a really nice hydrating or a toning treatment or a toner to get everything ready, because if you're looking for that dewy finish, if you end up just putting a nice layer of extra hydration, so a nice hydrating toner will be excellent to get the skin ready. Then select your serum. This is where your water magnet can really come in handy, so using a hydrating serum next. And then you want to go into your moisturizer if you wish, especially if you're using for nighttime. Not that most of us want to have a dewy finish before we go to sleep, but if that's your jam, then you can use a nice rich moisturizing night cream. But for your daytime, for my minimalists out there, grab those 2-in-1, so SPF product that also is moisturizing to the skin. That will depend. So the more richly based your SPF moisturizer will be, the more dewy your finish will be. Now I've got a little special tip for all of you. How do you get the ultimate dew? Is that after you put your SPF on during the day, you can use a facial oil. So you can use a solid facial oil, which are like my favorite for the ultimate dew, because they're solid. When you warm them up, they get really nice, and the oil really pulls forward, and you just press it over the top. oh, like heaven. You will be dewed out. It is fabulous. You can also use just a straight base solid, like not solid, but an oil that would come out of a dropper bottle. You do the exact same thing. But really, I find those solid facial oils are the best. So before I give you my product recommendations, don't forget to hit the notification, hit the bell so that you don't miss any of our new videos. So the products I want to pull out from Eminence that I want to show you that you can add into your routine quite easily to get that dewy finish is, you heard me mention exfoliation. So I really encourage the Firm Skin Acai Exfoliating Peel. A couple of reasons. This is like a super fast one. Pump, wipe, leave it. You don't have to remove it. It's very easy and you can use it a few times a week, so you can really kind of uptake that appearance that you're looking for. The mask, my version is so easy to pull it up, is I've got the Citrus and Kale Potent C&E mask. You may have heard me say this before. This is like one of my favorite SOS masks. It's super easy to use. Use it following the Firm Skin Acai Exfoliating Peel. Magic is going to happen. You're going to love that. And 5 minutes is lots. You can totally do this in 5 minutes or go ahead and keep it on for the 10 minutes as well. Perfectly fine. You mentioned, I said also about prepping the skin. I've pulled up our Neroli Age Corrective Hydrating Mist. Boom, says hydrating right in it, which is great. But you can see that it's also a little bit more milky. So I love this one because we have ingredients in here a little bit more rich, more of like a bit of a creamier base. So it's going to really settle into the skin, more of a moisturizing action. Again, uptaking for that dewy finish that we're looking for. And then, so remember I said you could apply your SPF, which is fantastic. And then I've got my Camellia Glow Solid Face Oil here, because you've heard how much I love using the solid face oil that you can press right over the top of the SPF. Now, it's not going to interrupt the SPF, by the way, because that SPF is on your skin first. It's just going to add that pop to that dewy glow that you are looking for. Whew, there it all is. And if you want to learn a little bit more, especially around dull skin, head over here and check out that video as well.